Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is George Slakek and I am
the one and only.
That's important. Anyways, today I'm going to do something that I haven't done much. See, I ordered from Amazon this bicycle computer. So I'm going to do a review on it. It's still in the original package, the way it came in the mail or in the Amazon bag. So I'm going to open this, install it on my super fast Bianchi bike. By the way, extensive research has shown that yellow bikes are faster than any other bikes that could be comparable. Today I'm going to prove that, but the main thing of this video is to make a review of this bicycle computer. Now, how good is it? I ordered it on Amazon Canada for, what's the price? $14.69, which I think is quite the bargain. It's a wired one. It's not wireless or anything, but it claims to be waterproof. It has a whole bunch of different functions, and it just seems awesome. I'm going to show you how I install it, and then after the install, we're going to test this out. I'm going to go on a good hard ride, and you're going to see my yellow bike in action and see if it's actually as fast as I think it is. So we're going to start right now. Alright, first order of the day, obviously, is open the package. See, it's got some tape there. I gotta use the X-Acto knife to cut this open. Alright, the contents of this box: magnet, that's to go in the spokes, sensor and a wire, and the attachment for the actual computer. The actual computer is here. It looks quite nice, brand new, awesome. And we have a bunch of zip ties. Nice picture of a bicycle and waterproof. It says it's got 15 functions. That's pretty awesome, and we have operating instructions. So I think we have to go over to the bike and actually install this. It says here, battery installation. Well, from what I can see, this thing is already flashing and doing stuff. So I think it is safe to assume that there's a battery in there. But just in case you're interested, here's what it says, so pay attention. Open the battery door and put a grain of AGI-3 battery, into the battery box. Now we're going to proceed to the installation of the sensor and the magnet. There are some graphics here. You see that? Yes. So the sensor is installed on a fork of the bicycle on the same side with magnet. Use the tie-off attachment to fix the sensor to the front fork. I believe the tie-off attachment, these are tie wraps or zip ties. That's what they're talking about. Adjust the relative position between magnet and sensor plane to the sensor, and then make the distance 1 millimeter between them. Anyways, I gotta proceed to actually doing this stuff. Alright, see, there's 2 contact points are at the bottom. I want to see this upright, not upside down. So those 2 contact points have to be facing toward me or the bottom. It appears to be self-adhesive. That's kind of cool. Now we're gonna have some noise here too because the garbage truck just pulled up. So I'm going to wrap this wire around my brake cable housing. It's not going to flop around much. I can wrap this fairly tight because that's going to do a better job. I'm trying to keep this so that you can still see what I'm doing. Just wind it around there a few times. Not too close to the actual brake because we don't want this to interfere in any way. See, this is the brake cable. That's the moving part of it all. So I gotta leave probably a little bit of slack between that and the fork. And I start wrapping around the fork now. Gotta make sure that there's a little bit of slack here. Now we got the task of positioning this. Yeah, this millimeter might be crucial. Got a lot of wire here, see that? I can still secure this with a cable tie or a piece of tape. I think that is fine right there. Now, get this a millimeter from the magnet. I have to actually get the magnet, put it on a spoke. Just about any spoke on that side will do. Alright, this magnet has a screw here that keeps it together, and it's got a slot. That's where the spoke goes. So you put this around the spoke, put the back on, and tighten it. And yeah, that's good. There's a slot in there too for the spoke. Alright, I'll just pick a spoke now. See how I got it? I just tightened the screw now, and this will be fixed to the spoke permanently. Now, about this magnet, it's kind of big. I don't like how big this actually is. How am I going to get a millimeter from the sensor? Right there, there's no way to get a millimeter. See, it's already touching. I guess that's the road bike thing. Not as much space in this than there would be on a different kind of bike, like a mountain bike. That is a problem. What to do? Well, the magnet that comes with that thing that I ordered is huge. It will not fit on my road bike. I borrowed a magnet from the other bike, which I hate to do because now I have to switch it back and forth. But this magnet, the way it's designed, is flat. It will give me more clearance for my sensor, and I think it's going to be okay. That other one, forget it. It's way too wide. It's unfortunately. See, my plan was to make a review for this bike computer, post a link in the description, and get all of you to buy it or to click on it at least, so I can get paid. But yeah, as you can see, I'd rather make an honest review, and I gotta tell you that maybe it's not the best thing. Sorry about that, but we'll try to make it work with this. Okay, I got these tie wraps here. These make sense. I like them. They are reliable. This should register, no problem. See how this is passing the magnet there? I'm putting some zip ties up here to secure the adapter. Now I can put this thing on and see if it actually registers. Right now, we're going to set the wheel circumference and hopefully the time, and if it's kilometers, or you have to take out the battery and then reinsert it. Oh Jesus, one of these tiny jobs here. See, really small battery. This is how I do it. Just use my key, the side of my key. You can use a coin. Anyways, now it's flashing 2060. Now what I want is 2161. We select the number 61, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for the 27.25 tires. That's what's in the chart. The unit is calibrated. It's showing kilometers now, and it is at the correct wheel circumference. So what it's going to show is the actual kilometers an hour and counting the kilometers in the whole shebang. So the next step is to clip that on the bike, hop on the bike, go for a ride. Yoo-hoo! Now is the first time to go for a real ride. I'm going to test how fast this bike is, test the new speedometer, of course, and the bike. I have to make sure the tires are back at 70 pounds of pressure. And then I'm going to go to Fort Saskatchewan, I think. That'll be about a maybe 65 to 70 kilometer ride. I'll let you know exactly after it's done. And it's going to be fun. Here, let's just have a quick look at my bike before I do that. There's the new bike computer, the speedometer. Just for this ride, I got a stem cam. Do you know anybody else who's got a stem cam? Shimano Tiagra brakes, Bianchi decals. A brand new blue matching bottle cage, made in Italy sticker, a total lie here. Brand new everything except it's old. Yeah, they're kind of clunky iron pedals. See, there's the rear wheel that I built recently. Suntour derailleurs, front and back. I'm going backwards here, forgive me for that. So far so good. Not going as fast as I thought I would, but I just got out of the city really, and now I'm on what is part of the TransCanada Trail. It has disruptions, so it's not the right place to try and go fast. I am about 15 kilometers from home, 15.3. Now I'm going to go on the shoulder of Highway 21 to Fort Saskatchewan. And I forget how many kilometers that is from here, but I can show you what I did so far. 15.3. Plan is to go on the shoulder of this highway that you see right there. And there's no disruptions. So far that speedometer works just fine. At this point I was just cruising along the trail in Fort Saskatchewan, trying to talk to the camera, but the wind destroyed all the audio. I was still maintaining like a 23, 24 kilometer speed here. Then I was going on how it was pretty easy to maintain that speed on this bike. It was getting hard though when you're trying to maintain over 40 kilometers, which under certain conditions is possible. And I thought it was pretty good. Alright, I found a place in the shade in Fort Saskatchewan, a little bit away from the highway, and now I have to decide whether I want to get on the Highway 15 and kind of go back home, or fool around on some secondary highway for a little bit. Well, there wasn't really any decision to be made, or it was already made. It was just too much fun. Alrighty, I got no clue where exactly I am. I'm guessing I am east, perhaps southeast of Fort Saskatchewan on the Range Road, which is numbered, but I can't remember numbers very well. So it's just, I know it's paved, it's good. And it's going to end because I think I'm headed towards Highway 15, which will be the signal for me to kind of turn around and go home. Here I am once again trying to talk to the camera in the wind while the hail was going sideways with a tailwind, but it didn't help me because I didn't want to get soaked even more. 72K. That's the good side of getting caught in the rain and seeing the rainbow. I'm almost home, 5 kilometers to go. I'm soaking wet. It stopped raining, it's all good. So I made it home. It was a good ride. The bike, it really got broken in this time. See, it survived getting dirty, which is cool. I was gonna give you a review of the speedometer, and I can say that it definitely works. It works good. I would highly recommend it. Only thing I cannot recommend is that thing that I had trouble with earlier, that magnet that goes between the spokes. I was struggling with the installation of the magnet that came with the unit, so I borrowed one from my other bicycle, which worked great. The total ride was 83.5 kilometers. The maximum speed was 42.8, which I think is pretty fast. For flat roads anyways. The average speed was 22.1 kilometers an hour. Riding time, 3 hours 46 minutes. Anyways, it gives me what I need to know, which is the kilometers, how fast I'm going, the average. Yeah, I'm gonna have fun with this, definitely. I recommend this. Link in the description. Be wary about the magnet, but I think you can install the sensor on a different angle than I did when I started out. So I kind of goofed that up. I do that. Just so you know, this is a good thing. It works. $14. What do you have to lose? If you'd like to see more of my videos, please subscribe to my channel. It'll help me and it'll help you not to miss my stuff. And I have a big ride coming up with this bike. Stay tuned for that one. In the meantime, there are going to be some videos popping up on the screen in a few seconds, and maybe you'll like one of them. See you next time.